Does it ever happen to you that you're like, no way, like, no way, no fucking way, like, no way? Listen, um, this morning, for fun, not for fun, for referencing, I was posting on my Instagram. If you want to go, if you want to see what a walk-in is, go check my story. And I post a picture of my son last night, 2 days ago, 2 nights ago. That was super weird. He went to bed on the floor. Like, okay, let me start again. That's just so crazy. I'm just like, okay, so, okay, my dog passed away 4 days ago, and my dog and my cat were like Tom and Jerry, right? They were like the best friends in the world. And my cat is having a really hard time. He's really depressed. And so he was sleeping on Esteban's chair. And Esteban, I was dealing with an invasion in the kitchen, dealing with some stuff. And Esteban, it was late. He was up, it was Saturday night, so he didn't have school. He goes to his room, he sits down next to the chair, next to Peanut, but he sits down like a dog. Like, he sits down, I'm like, he looks like Dusty. It's like, the posture, the expression, he looks like Dusty. And I'm like, what are you doing, Esteban? He's like, I'm just gonna wait for you here. And he's sitting down there. And I come back and he's sleeping on the floor, literally just the same way Dusty would lay down next to Peanut, right? And I take the picture and I see he's wearing his Paw Patrol shirt. And there is always symbols in the pictures. Now I look back at some pictures and I saw symbols that it was written that my dog was gonna die soon, and I didn't notice it. I didn't even know he was sick because my dog was so amazing that he never complained a single time in his life, in his entire life. He would just pretend to be happy all the time just so I wouldn't worry about him. That's how selfless and amazing he was. But he's here with us still, and so he through Esteban, he comes to see us, see Peanut, and he lays down and I take a picture. I didn't realize until this morning when I look at the picture and I'm like, oh my God, it's like a walk-in, like. And so I post on my Instagram, like, hey, if you want to see what a walk-in looks like, go check my story. And at the same time, I read about Todd, because thought, whatever you call it, thought. I have something very strong connection with that. Like, since I started reading the Tablets of Emerald, like, there is really this channeling all the time, constantly, and alchemy manifestation in my life, everywhere, in everything. And I last night I pulled a card and Thought came. And I post this morning the walk-in thing, and I see something about Thought that I share in my story as well, right? So you see the confusion here. Check my story, and then I post something after the picture of Esteban. I post something about Thought. And tonight, I was in the office. Esteban and his dad were in Esteban's room playing. And I was in my office, so I didn't see what was going on in the house. And literally, we hear the front door opens and closes. So I thought it was Esteban and Daniel going out of the house or closing the door or something like that. And a minute after, Daniel comes in and is like, did you get out? I'm like, no, I thought that was you. And I'm like, was it you? It's like, no. Like, so who opened the door? Was it Esteban? Like, no, no, he was with me. We're like, did someone try to walk in the house? I was like, go check outside if there is someone. And he goes, there's nobody. We go, then I go check outside, there's nobody. No one, no car, nothing. And we're like, oh, that must have been the wind. I'm freaking out. And now, just after that, I'm at this moment, oh my God, I got goosebumps. At this moment, I'm painting the 13 paintings, right? I'm painting this 13 painting collection in reference to the legend of the 13 crystal skulls. So I will make a nice video about it. I don't want to ruin the surprise right now, but the 13th crystal skull, they're super powerful energy. Wow. And about the Incas and the Atlanteans, and right now I feel like I am commissioned information, like I'm literally being sent information, and it's like pushed me to put it out. And I'm done painting, and right away, like, the voice tells me, hey, pull the cards. So I pull some cards. The first card that I get is the Tablets of Emerald. Crazy. I didn't even know the Tablets of Emerald were in this deck. I take the picture of the Tablets of Emerald, and now I post it on Instagram, and I go see my story. I read my post from this morning that says, if you want to see a walk in, go check my story. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna share the story about Thought on my Facebook. And that just hits me. And I'm like, oh my God, the walk in, the door, like, he walked in, and the card that came up, he made me pull the card. That's oh, I get goosebumps all over. It's not the first time that they come in literally through the door. Like, it's no longer imagination or just, oh, I feel this energy. No, it's manifesting in the matter. It's not the first time that they slam my door open and close it, and then something happens in my house. And I was working with the crystals and the wands. It's not just to be pretty, like, oh, the pretty wands, oh, look, they're crazy. They are magical. I was working with the wands and all this. And so, wow. Maybe that's not even me talking right now. Whoa. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. So yeah, what do I do with this video? Can I share this? Yeah. So I'm gonna share the post and the pictures about the tablets of emeralds and the paintings. This is my vision board for 2022. New projects, exciting, lots of great projects actually. And if you want to do a workshop or a team building event and get more information about that, open up your consciousness, open up the channels, download and anchor the light codes. You can do my workshops on internet if you want to do it from your house at any time. They're affordable, any price. Any of my workshop that you can do, or conferences, they will automatically resonate with whatever attracted you to it. The part of you that needs, if you're attracted to that video about the shapeshifters, it will start unlocking. You will start realizing, seeing about the shapeshifters and remote viewing. all this stuff. If you're interested about the sacred geometry and the Metatrons cube, take my Metatrons Vibes workshop. It comes with a painting. The angel pack comes with all the magical crystals that I pick them for you. I have this since I was 5 years old. I've been picking crystals. I know the good ones. They're all good, right? They're all good, but I don't know. I have the most beautiful ones, and at least if you resonate with this, you will resonate with the crystals. I have many friends who sell crystals, and they are so beautiful as well. It's not that I'm the best. We're all the best at something. We're all the best at our own frequency. So, and it is important that we are many to cover all the planet, because we are raising the entire frequency of the planet by doing this. And this is also the story, the legend about the 13 crystal skull. When they are reunited, they will in 1 second raise the entire consciousness. But it cannot happen if we're not ready, because literally it can burn your brain if you receive, let's say, I don't know, an example. For example, you start smoking, right? Or you start drinking. The very first time that you drink, you're going to drink half a glass and you're going to be super tipsy. But if when like you're 16, you start drinking. No, 21. You start drinking half a cup, you're going to be tipsy. But then you're 30, you've been drinking for 10 years. You need to have 2-3 cups before you start getting tipsy. Or it's just like sports or whatever, anything that requires practice. Make sure you practice your drinking. So it's the same with the light codes and stuff like that. If you receive a little bit, it's little bit by little bit. If you receive all of it all of a sudden, it will burn. It will freeze your brain pretty much. So it has to be layers by layers by layers. So we cannot find, this is why we don't know where the crystal skulls are until the entire humankind is ready to receive it. Because if we activate them now, but not all of us is ready, then some of us are not gonna make it. I used to have these talks, like when I was younger, like this, with my eyes, doing like this all the time. And my son does it too. And mostly with my eyes. I had talks with my eyes all the time, like forcing things on my eyes like this. Maybe the third eye was activating. And my son, he does it all the time. The TV is bad for him too. But so by doing these workshops, you watch 20 minutes workshop, you start painting, you're starting to open up to this frequency, activate. And with the angel pack, you have all the crystals and stuff like that. But then you start seeing it every day in your life. It's gonna continue working. So yeah, and the angel pack, I might change them. I might do a version of the paintings of the workshops that are more affordable, right? But I also want to keep this offer with you being able to receive the crystals and me painting for you guys, because it creates like a rainbow bridge. And yes, because it's like the value ladder, right? It doesn't matter if you're taking my workshop, the Summer Vibes or the Journey to Love, which is $88. In the Angel Pack, I have the Journey to Love and the Summer Vibes. And then you have the Metatrons Vibes. This one I think is my best. The Metatrons Vibes is my best series ever. So you should definitely get it. $777. It's very complete. Comes with one of my original paintings. So there's only one. You will be the only one. There's not two of my paintings that look the same. They are all unique and different. And I make it for you, especially. But what would be the point of me putting my angel pack for $80 if you can have the journey to love? It's the same frequency. It's not the same information, but it's the same frequency. You watch one or the other, you will learn the technique. You will learn the sacred geometry. You want to learn to make a Metatrons cube? You can find free tutorials everywhere on YouTube to make a Metatrons cube. In the workshop, literally, we learn together. I never painted a Metatrons cube before I did the workshop. So I learned at the same time. The point is not just, oh, I'm paying $700 to learn how to make the Metatrons cube. It's all the light codes, the information, all the process that I'm working on while I'm filming. Look horrible. I'm really even making a video right now. Didn't expect this, but the entire process, energy that I'm working on, the experiences I've been living at this moment, the people I met, all this energy comes through the painting, through the workshop, that then you watch it, you receive it as well. Then you're making your painting, you open up, you practice to then be able to do it on your own. And the angel pack, you get all the crystals and stuff. So I don't really see why I would remove this from the pack, because this is the specificity of it. If you're just gonna watch the summer vibes, you want the workshop for $44, you can find for free on YouTube, how to use the tracing paper and how to paint a mermaid. I mean, it's not just the technique, it's everything. It's every pieces of the puzzle that is coming together through that, and learning how to combine every aspect of your life to raise harmoniously in frequency everything. So anyways, yeah, that was just a little parenthesis about the walk-in. And you see, maybe this messages had to come out tonight. I'm going to post it. Whatever. I'm about to go to bed. I have a big day. I'm excited tomorrow. This week, this month, like the year, everything. Got so much, but I hope we get to share this all together. And yeah, don't try to walk in my house, because now it's not gonna, it's not like, oh cool, no, it's like, okay, whatever, make appointment. Anyways, but that was a divine appointment. Isn't it crazy? Because the like, that's crazy. That blows my mind. It's so funny though, because every time I write something, it unlocks. I make a realization in the next second. I was like, wow, that's him who came in. Like, literally, the door opened for my birthday in May was the same thing. I was painting the Metatrons. And literally, I'm in my hallway, and the door opens like in the movies, like the wind and the leaves and stuff flying, like in the movies, like in a cartoon. And I'm like, hi, who's there? Like, the door opens right in front of my face, and I can feel the wind, like I can feel Metatrons like coming in, while I was about to make the video for the workshop. So they are with us, they accompany us all the time. Mostly if you're calling, and let me tell you, when you call, they come. Baby, I'm always there when you call, and I'm always on time, right? It's really real. When I was in France, same thing. I wake up one morning and I'm like, oh, why don't you guys come say hi today? Like talking to like my galactic council, right? And literally I go to the mountain and I come back and they're right there in front of my window, like three like perfectly circular clouds there in front of my window. And I'm like, and then when you look at the clouds, then you can see like codes and stuff coming out of them. It's materializing more and more now in the matter. It's no longer just energetic and visualization and meditation. No, as we rise in frequency, the world also. And you know what I'm seeing right now regarding this book I posted also with Todd this morning with the tablets, The Enigma of Machu Picchu. When they say that the Incas, they went to another dimension, they're still there. They just went to another dimension. And we're just not in the same frequency, so we don't really see each other. Just like movie The Others. Watch this movie, The Others. It's kind of like that. All right. Good night, everybody, and I will remake this video better in daylight. Once I do my hair, after going to a hairdresser, I'll make nicer videos, okay? But little message, hi from Todd tonight. Night, night.